All right, so we're going to show we're going to show 6 takedowns here. We're going to start with the single leg, go the double leg, then take the back. So those 3 make up chain 1. We're going to start with 1 move at a time, and then we'll chain them together, and then we'll show the 2 ankle picks. So takedowns, very basic. First one, day 1 wrestling, single leg takedown. 2 ways to enter on the single leg. Okay, from your fighting position, right? Entry 1. Drop your back knee first, then your front knee. So 1, 2, your front knee should drop right to where their instep of their foot is so that you're close enough. Your hand will come up to the high crotch, right? Right hand comes on top of it. Step through with your left leg and hook. Keep your head close to their hip so that you're not open for the guillotine. Plus you're using your head as leverage and pushing as well. So round your hand, head close to their hip, using your right leg to scoop under, shoulder and head pushing in, take them down. Okay? So again, entry 1, right? Right down, left down, high crotch, head to the hip, hook around the back of their leg, trap it in, scoop, take down 1. Single leg entry 2, little faster entry depending on how fast your opponent is, how quick you are in your takedown. You don't drop the back leg first, you just drop in straight with your front leg. So this is entry 2 on a single. You just drop in, same thing everything else. Arm comes through in the high crotch, right hand comes around, grab the top of your wrist so that if your hand slips out, it will slip out and catch on top of your hand. So high crotch, step around, hook, push through. Okay? So again, entry 1, entry 2, the second thing you can do if you're going to pick them up on those singles. Okay, the reason why we position our hands in the high crotch is we come in for the single, high crotch, hand here. The reason we do this is so that head to the hip, if we're going to pick them up, we have more leverage to pick them up. So those are your singles. All right, double leg. Double leg, I tend to come in with just entry 2. So from here, left leg down, right hand or left hand around the hip area. Everything in control in a lot of jiu-jitsu. 2 pairings of control: hips, shoulders. Okay. So as your left hand comes around, you want to control this plane because no matter where he moves, he's going to need his hips to pivot, to move, to step back. So left hand around the hip. Right hand around, okay? Step up, through. I usually pick up the back of the knee, use the head to push him around, drop him down. So again, double leg, drop in, entry 2, right? Drop in, left hand around, right hand to the back of the leg, right foot forward, and you're stepping up and looking away. You want to look the direction that you're picking so that your body will naturally go that way. So head against their hip. Protect the guillotine. Pick it up, take them down. Now, how this chains together. So we're going to go through chain 1, single, double, and they're going to step out, and then you're going to transition to the back. So, using entry 1 on the single, entry 1 comes in, try to get this single, your opponent steps back, just step back a little bit. You switch to the double. As he feels this left hand come around on the double, he's going to step back again. Okay? So you don't have your single, your double here. So what you're going to want to do is you have this entry this way. You're going to want to transition around, keeping your head against their body. Again, hip control. Control this plane. Use your head. Don't keep your head out here. Use your head to control. Bend them over. Take them off their center. You don't want them having their center of gravity. As soon as you transition around, back to your wrist control, right? Your wrist grab, head against them, bend them over, okay? Bend them over, and now you can drag them. Just use your body weight to drag down, okay? Don't try to pick them up. A lot of folks, you're going to be tired. Use your body weight. Just drag them to the ground. So again, chain 1, takedown chain 1, entry 1, opponent steps back, switch to the double, steps back again, shrug through. Sorry. Try it again. So, entry 1, 1, 2, here, steps back, switch to the double, he braces, got a good base, shift up and in, take the back, right hand, wrist, bend them over, drag them down. Okay? So those are the two ankle picks. So from here, you're fighting wrist control here, get control of their neck, right? If his left foot there is forward, okay, you're dropping down, switching from this hand grip to this ankle grip and pulling with the neck. You're going to pull the foot out and I'm going to pull his neck down. Ankle pick. One more time. If this foot's forward, wrist control, neck control, drop down, pull his foot towards me, push his head away from me. And again, on this one, my head is on his shoulder. I'm pushing with my head as well, pushing them through. If they got their stance switched up and their right foot is forward, same thing. Control here, right? You're still dropping in, right leg entry one, just like on the single, right? You drop down, transition, get him off his base. You see he's off his center. Transition, switch from his wrist to his ankle, pushing away and pull his ankle towards us and pushing his head away. Ankle pick 2. One more time. So right foot's forward, hold him down, entry 1, switch from the wrist to the ankle, pushes him away. Takedown. On the control, depending on which one you're more comfortable with on the ankle control, right? If you can pull them or push them to get the foot you want forward, okay? So as you're pushing and pulling, get the right foot to come forward, left foot to come forward, whichever one you're going for, so that you can pull that ankle pick. Those are our 6 takedowns.